Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I'll look after you.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lord Gok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Oh, try not to make this too easy for me.
Expelliarmus!
That's mine!
Also!
Oh.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time. Wait a minute. One less human to worry about.
Expelliarmus!
Just
Depulso! Expelliarmus! Depulso! Protego! Depulso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio! Totalis. Revelio.
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Revelio.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
I've never seen a sword like it.
Also, Confundo.
Depulso! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I shall avenge your death! I will.
Expelliarmus!
Depulso.
Depulso! Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum?
Now you've gone too far.
Try not to make this too easy for me.
Enjoy suffering.
That's the best you can do.
Good pull, sir. Expelling.
Expulsion! Expulsion!
You've made a grave.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Confringo.
Is there something to those symbols on the walls?
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them and cast at them quickly in succession.
Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Confringo.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead
Revelio.
of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Revelio.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No! Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be!
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map.
Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Depulso. Confringo.
That pillar was blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arrest them. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Devolta. Crucible. Confringo. Repulsor. Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Repulsor. Confringo. I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Repulsor. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Lumos. Perhaps I'm to hit the mark on the far wall. That sort of thing has repositioned the archways in the past. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Repulsor! Confringo!
There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto.
Expelliarmus! Repulsor! Confringo! Crucio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Repulsor! Crucio!
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Revelio! Repulsor! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Flipendo! Arresto Momentum!
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa!
After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso. Crucible. Confringo. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Depulso. Expelliarmus.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Arrest the momentum. Expelliarmus! Crucio! Convulso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Crucio! Repulsor! Confringo! Potato! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Repulsor! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Repulsor! Crucio! Repulsor! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Repulsor! Confringo! Potato! Expelliarmus! Crucio! Repulsor! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Repulsor! Crucio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! What a relief. Revelio.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidor's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Revelio.
You're back. And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we? I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombard. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
I suppose I'm not allowed up there. Expelliarmus! Guess I won't be going up there. Revelio. Aloha, Mora.
Spare a moment. Deke has an idea to share with you.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I...
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from... Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials. Once you've rescued the thestrals and...
The Pinch Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of. The Pinch Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend. Accio! That's the way to do it.
Accio!
You didn't see that. remarkable shot!
Accio!
Seems I got the better of you. Seems you couldn't get the up.
Let's have it.
Then take your mark. Accio. That's the way to do it.
Accio!
You didn't see that.
Accio! Let's...
That's the way to do it.
Accio!
What a remarkable shot! Accio. You didn't see that. That wasn't what I wanted to see. Accio. Impressive. Well, it appears I've been bested.
Protego!
Well done! Diving, Summoner's Court. Seems there's nothing you...
You played a good game though, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I? Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance. The pink...
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
fine. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Revelio.
You might as well watch if you...
Aloha, Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Now we can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Quiet! Whenever I hear from him, tell me not to try this broken school rules again. I'd like to learn that
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
Revelio. I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not. Go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with you. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Could you remind me what?
Release them into the same... Then use the pen to start the pro...
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
Beats for feet. How hilarious. I mean, how terrible. Horrible, truly.
You and the entire school may find it funny, but the situation is dire.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charm, returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So...
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so... You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for... You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family's... My brother's doing well, thanks to you. And he listens to me now. Turns out having beats for feet teaches a memorable lesson.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
Please don't mind dying to make me a few sickles.
It's all about having a keen eye. Take me for instance. My eyes are keen as a...
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here.
What are you up to now?
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Revelio. Flipendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo. I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Wonder who lives here. Revelio. Mine now, Demi guys. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Hello, might you have time to help with an urgent delivery?
You sound as if you could use some help.
Oh yes, I could. Eddie Thistlewood's the name. A dear friend of mine in Feldcroft is at his wit's end due to... I sent 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages to...
Good idea. Those
My thoughts precisely. You see, I know plants, and I believe the goblins will be so irritated by the onslaught of ferocious vegetation, they will simply leave Feldcroft alone. I wonder if you might track the 2 crates down and deliver their contents to my friend Bernard Indiai. I simply can't leave my shop at present.
Very well, sir. I shall keep an eye out for 2 crates of Chinese chop.
Oh, thank you. I shall let Bernard know he might be
I should be going now. Thank you.
I'm convinced that Feldcroft will be much safer with Chinese chomping cabbages defending them.
Sounds like Feldcroft's in trouble. Perhaps I should try to help.
Off on another adventure, are we? What needs doing, needs doing.